Hey guys, so I was tagged by Otaku Joe in his anime tag video where you have to answer a bunch of anime related questions, and I thought it would be pretty fun, so let's get started. So the first question is, what is the first anime you ever watched? Hamtaro. Yes, it was a show that aired on YTV back when I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 or something, and it was about hamsters. It's literally all I know about that series. I do not remember it. I just remember watching it before back when I was a really little kid and being like, what the crap. But if we're talking about the first anime that I saw before watching a bunch of anime like I do now, it would have to be Persona 4 the animation. This was early 2014. I had just played Persona 4 Golden and it quickly became one of my favorite video games ever, and I'm like, I need more. I don't want to wait until summer 2016 for freaking Persona 5. So yeah, they adapted the game into an anime. I watched it. I thought it was alright. To be honest, I greatly prefer the story in the game, and it's not that the story in the anime was bad, because it's a very good story with very good characters, but the series would have benefited greatly from being 50 episodes instead of 25, because it felt really rushed. So after that I watched Death Note, then Full Metal Alchemist, a bunch of other series, and then this happened somehow. The next question is, what is your favorite and least favorite anime genre? Now, as for least favorite, I can't really say, mainly because the anime that I've seen that I did not like share genres with anime that I do like. So I don't really have an answer for least favorite. However, for favorite, I'd have to say I really like shows that have supernatural elements to them, like Full Metal Alchemist or Durarara or stuff like that. I also really like science fiction shows like Steins Gate or Parasite or Gurren Lagann. So yeah, a lot of my favorite anime shows fall within the supernatural or science fiction categories. Next question is, how many anime shows have you seen? Now, I've been watching anime for a little bit over a year and a half now. I started very early 2014, like I said before, and according to my anime list, where you can record all the anime shows you have seen, I have completed 32 anime series, and I have seen a total of 42 just from other shows that I've dropped or have yet to finish. A lot of these shows aren't that long, and it would probably be more if I actually watch more anime than I do, but it's not like I'm gonna stop anytime soon, so I expect that list will grow exponentially in the next couple of years. So the next question is, what was the last anime that made you cry? Now, I'm not the type to cry over things that are fictional. In fact, I have never done so. However, there have been many times watching an anime where it has been very sad. There are a lot of really sad moments in Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, deaths of characters and things like that, as well as the ending of Brotherhood and the manga. Oh my god, it's such an amazing ending, and I get chills every single time I watch it. It's more of a sad because it's over type of sadness, and you kind of want it to continue, but you know it's not going to, and you're like, ugh. In fact, I must have seen that finale episode of Brotherhood literally like 10 times. I always go back and watch it. It's such a good episode. There were some really sad moments during Code Geass, deaths of characters, as well as a very sad scene in Gurren Lagann, who everyone who's seen that series most likely knows what I'm talking about. Next up is, which anime are you currently watching? So I'm watching Food Wars, which only has 1 episode left. Me and my friend have been watching that series. We think it is awesome. It's such an enjoyable series just to see how they make the food. It's crazy. I'm also watching Durarara X210. Now, if you notice, my reviews have stopped for that. It's because I'm actually waiting for the season to end, so then I can just review the entire thing. And it gives you that preview at the end, and it's like, oh my god, I gotta wait a week. So yeah, the last episode for that is coming out soon because the anime season is ending, and then expect a full review on that season. I'm also watching One Piece. Now, as you know, I'm pretty far into the manga, so watching the anime isn't really a top priority of mine. I own the first 3 DVD collections, and I pretty much just watch it whenever I'm in the mood for some One Piece. I'm also watching Fairy Tail. However, I've not seen much of it in a while because the year did start off with some filler that after the last Fairy Tail filler I did not want anything to do with. And now I am waiting for the Tartarus arc in the anime to finish so I can just watch the whole thing and enjoy the crap out of that because I loved it in the manga and I cannot wait to see it animated. Next up is, who was your first anime crush? Alright. Attack on Titan. Carla Yeager. That House Falls on Her. 10 out of 10 anime crush. Next is to name an anime that you think deserves more love. Now, I'll be honest, most of the anime shows I have seen are very popular. You know, they've probably aired on American television at some point. And there aren't really any obscure, you know, like fan subs only shows that I've seen. However, there is one show, and it's not like it's unknown because, you know, it did get an English release and all that stuff. But I do think that more people need to watch it. And that series is Bacano. Not sure if I said that right. I don't think they ever actually say it in the show. But this show is incredible. It mostly takes place in, you know, the 1930s New York where the mafia is all over the place, and it's just such an interesting story. Now, the main plot takes place on a train. Like, the whole series is just a giant train ride. However, there are a lot of subplots going on, stuff that have happened in the past that leads up to this point, and also a lot of cool supernatural things going on. It's just an excellent series. It's only 13 episodes, and if you have not seen it yet, you definitely owe it to yourself to check it out. I would also highly recommend the English dub for this one, just because of the time it takes place and the accents going on. The English dub is just awesome. So that was the last question in the anime tag. However, because I am going to be tagging some more people, I would like to add my own question to this. And that is, what is your most anticipated anime show coming in the future? And for many people, myself included, it is without a doubt the anime adaptation of One Punch Man. Now, I've only read the first volume of the manga so far. You can check on my channel for a first impressions of it, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great start to a series, and as you may know, in a few weeks, the first episode of the anime adaptation will be out. They actually already released like a pre-release version of the first episode, I believe. I'm not going to watch that yet because I hear some parts are a bit unfinished, and I want to watch the final product. So yeah, like I said, the manga is great, and it is being animated by Studio Madhouse. If you don't know who they are, some of their recent works include Death Parade, which I loved, Parasite the Maxim, and Hunter x Hunter 2011. So yeah, there are definitely some talented people behind this project. Also, the opening theme song for this show kicks ass. Like, you can't actually watch the opening yet because the show isn't out yet, but you can look up the song on YouTube. It's called The Hero. It is really, really awesome, and I cannot wait to see what the opening looks like. So those are my answers to the anime tag, and if you are watching this video, then you are tagged as well. So if you want to make your own video response to this, then you can post it down below, as well as if you don't want to make a video, you can just reply with your answers in the comments. I'm really looking forward to see what you guys have to say. Once again, I'd also like to thank Otaku Joe for tagging me in the anime tag. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.